Hi guys, the Metal Maniac back again, and this is another music update video. Um, so yeah, let's begin. So first off, um, hold on. First off, I got this album called "The Door to Doom" by the band Candlemass. Now, spoiler alert, all these albums I'm featuring in this music collection update I have already listened to, and I am planning to do reviews of these. Well, except for one of them that is just a vinyl version of one I already own. Anyway, but yeah, so I have listened to all of these already, and I am planning to do reviews of them. But yeah, so yeah, this is really the only Candlemass album I've heard so far. But yeah, so I was surprised to find out that they were a doom metal band. But yeah, I don't want to spoil too much of it yet. I'm gonna wait till the review to say my full thoughts and everything on it. But yeah, I was just kind of surprised that they were doom metal. But yeah, so I got this one. Apparently, this is their newest album. And I guess this is a limited edition version. I don't know why. It seems like a normal album. I don't know if any of these are bonus tracks or not. Maybe there's some bonus tracks and that's why it's a limited edition, but I honestly don't know. But yeah, there's that. Next up is a vinyl version of an album that I've been wanting the vinyl of for a long, long time, and that is Altars of Madness by Morbid Angel. I already had the 2-disc Digipack CD version, which had the horrible sort of CGI remake of the artwork. Hold on, I actually have it here. Give me a second. Oh shit! Something fell over. Luckily nothing broke. Anyway, so yeah, I already had this version, which has this stupid remade artwork. I don't know if they're trying to. I don't know if it's technically a remake of the original artwork or just something slightly different. But it's you could tell it's CGI or something like that, and it just looks really bad. But yeah, so I wanted to get the vinyl version, both because the vinyl actually sounds slightly better. Not entirely, but on most of the songs it sounds better. And it also has the vinyl has the original artwork. I have no idea why the hell they changed the artwork for the CD version. But yeah, I've been wanting this on vinyl for a while. Also, something I've noticed. They removed a song from the vinyl version, Lord of All Fears and Plagues. Yeah, I have no idea why the hell they removed that song. I don't know. I don't know if they were trying to go the Iron Maiden route and removing a song that wasn't on the original version. Because Iron Maiden re-releases, the first 3 albums had songs missing that were on the original versions. Of course, there are the UK versions. This one's an American death metal band, so it's not like there's a different original version from a different country or anything. But I don't know. Maybe on the very first version of this release in '89, maybe Lord of All Fevers and Plague wasn't a song that was actually on that version of the album. Who knows? But yeah, for some reason this version doesn't have that song. Honestly, though, it's not really a big deal considering it's probably my least favorite song on the album. Not a bad song, just one that I'm not really too fond of. Unlike the rest of the songs. But yeah, and also it is a not really. I mean, it kind of is a gatefold, but yeah. Hold on, let me put this back really quick. If you heard a huge clunk, it was this kind of fell over on the shelf. Looks like nothing's broken or anything, so that's good. Anyway, on to the next thing. The next thing is the soundtrack to Friday the 13th Part 6, Jason Lives on vinyl. This is actually part of a series of horror movie soundtracks on vinyl that the company Waxwork Records are putting out. Of course, I already have the one that they put out for The Fog. I am planning to get a bunch of other ones. Like they have, I'm planning to get the Alien one, the one for the soundtrack of Alien, the soundtrack of They Live, and what was it? The Howling, and then there was another one. I don't know. There was a few that I saw that I really want to get. But yeah, so I got another one. I already had the Fog. Fog soundtrack on vinyl. Now I have this one. Also, I wonder if they have the soundtrack to the third Friday the 13th film. Yeah, it's kind of a boring movie, but the soundtrack's actually my favorite out of any of the Friday the 13th movies. But yeah, so it's really cool. Also, there's some tracks on here from the soundtrack that was not actually, they weren't actually implemented into the movie. Those would be Real TV Nightmare, Court Nikki Check Wire, and no, those are the only two that weren't in the movie of the soundtrack. But yeah, I love the artwork too. The artwork looks really cool. But yeah, I have actually this thing out of all of them. Now that I think about it, this is the only one out of all the things I'm featuring on this video that I haven't listened to yet. I kind of forgot about it, but yeah, I haven't listened to this one yet. Alright, next up is the third, I think, yeah, the third Havok album, Unnatural Selection. Yeah, Havok is one of those crossover thrash bands that so far I haven't found a disappointing album. But yeah, they're just really cool. Also, the artwork is really cool. But again, just like with the other, at least with the first album, even though the artwork's pretty cool, the color palette is probably the best thing about it. It's sort of a yellowish green mixed with a sort of standard green mixed with black, and then blue coloring for the earth right here. Looks really cool. I love this picture right here. Okay, so there's like 3 different pictures. On the back, there's like the Statue of Liberty with a dollar on her mouth for some reason. There's a guy with a gun, and then this one, there's this preacher who's spewing literal bullshit out of his mouth, and while holding up a Bible, but instead of this thing saying Bible, it says fiction. So that's pretty funny. I actually really, the first time I saw this image, I looked on the back and I just kind of chuckled a bit because I don't know, it's funny to me. And then, of course, the inside. Alright, now, the last thing is the only thing on this, out of any of these that's CD, and that's the EP Heart Racer by the band Elm Street. Now, Elm Street, even though that's the band name, they have nothing, to do with the Nightmare on Elm Street franchise. Now, this is sort of a very underground band. They've released a few things, most of them on an independent label, like this one. I think there's like at least 1 or 2 things that they've released that were on a major label. Yeah, so this is their newest release. This is a 3-track EP called Heart Racer. And you could really tell it was on a very low budget independent label. As you can see, no, this is not a bootleg. This is an official one, just not on a big label or anything. So you can see it's sort of bare bones basic. It almost seems like instead of even going to an independent label, they just released this themselves. That's probably what happened with this one. But considering they're sort of still very much an underground band at this time, it makes sense. But yeah. So that's it for this video. Oh, but one thing before I end this video, I just want to make an announcement that I am going to be taking a break from uploading videos for a few days. Actually, I am going to put out 2 album reviews tomorrow, and then I'll start my break. I'm just going to be, I'm going to be taking a break from uploading videos for a few days. I'll probably be back around, I don't know, the 27th. I have a lot of stuff I've wanted to do, but haven't gotten done, considering both the just a constant thing of uploading videos constantly, as well as my work schedule. I just haven't had a lot of time to do a lot of stuff that I've wanted to do. So starting not tomorrow, but the next day, I am going to take a break from uploading videos for a couple of days, just so I can get some stuff done that I've wanted to get done for a while now. But yeah, so anyway, hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you all next time.